Hello, Betty Krawczyk here. The title of my post today is Lahaina, the first U.S. 15-minute smart city. Is that what could be behind these crazy fires that just about wiped out Lahaina? And it says, the 15-minute city idea came to my mind. I didn't think of it myself. I have heard it suggested on the internet, and I think that this is probably what is behind these crazy, crazy fires that have taken place on August the 8th in Lahaina. I can't think of any other reason for the wipeout of this city and so many of its people unless there was some reason that people in governments really, really, really wanted the indigenous lands that belong to the Lahaina people. Other people live there that are not indigenous, but if they live there, they begin to obviously identify with Hawaiians. And so if you think this is crazy, crazy, crazy conspiracy theory, I just want to point out a few things that may at least allow yourselves to think about this as a reason behind such a monstrous, devastating fires. Okay? So, on August the 8th, no sirens sounded or any kind of alarm system was sounded that would have warned the people of Lahaina that this horrible thing that was about to rain down on them and wipe out their communities. No warning system at all was on one hand to do what it was supposed to do, and the people who were supposed to be in charge of sounding the alarms, well, it seems that everybody was away in the upper echelons of the people who were supposed to be taking care of the circumstances of that might befall Lahaina and Lahaina, and so they were all away at a meeting, excuse me, on how to handle catastrophes on the island. Isn't that weird? That's the weirdest thing. That all the people who could have stopped the fires were at a conference on how to stop fires and on another island, and they were not to be on hand. Now, who was on hand was the chief of police and the mayor. So now they were both the chief of police and the mayor to me, were the sorriest people I've ever seen in my life. The excuses that they gave for what happened there. Because there's so many children who are missing. Now, have any of you heard across the internet the cries of the indigenous peoples and others who live there, and sounding around the world with the cry of, "Where are the children?" It seems that because so many children are missing, there are some reports that there are as many as 2,000 children missing because they haven't enrolled in the school or re-enrolled in the school. They're not accounted for. And if children who are unaccounted for, and there are this many missing children, where the hell are they? Where are they? Well, one guess where they might be is that they were in the automobiles and trucks of families who were trying to get out of Lahaina and onto a front road that would lead them out of the direction of the fire. The fire was on a hill up above them, and but it was rapidly clamping down, and they were doing what's instinctively one does in that kind of emergency, is to get away from the flames. But no, the police chief had his men blocking all of the roads out of Lahaina. I'm a poor Hawaiian. If I were trying to be one, it would take me a long time to learn to pronounce their names correctly. But yes, they were out. The police cars were blocking the roads. And the people were saying, why are you blocking the roads? Well, no, you have to go back the other way. You can't go. And so a lot of people were just incinerated in their automobiles. And if they had their children with them, or other children, grandchildren, whatever, if they had children with them, of course the children would be incinerated too. So this is really weird to me, that there was a fire so hot that it incinerated people, that there were no skeletons left, no half-burned corpses either, in the miles-long line of cars and trucks that were backed up, wanting to get out, and yelling at the police. Police says, no, these are our orders. You're not to get leave. You have to go back the other way. Well, the people who survived were ones who did not obey these crazy orders that people were to turn around and drive right into the flames instead of towards the ocean, where the front road was that would lead out of Lahaina. So it was unbelievable. It was just unbelievable. The police would do that, and the chief of police said, well, they were afraid that if they sounded the alarms, the people would think it was a tsunami and run up the hill into the flames. You know, that's got to be the most pitiful excuse. No human being is going to deliberately run towards a flame. That's so stupid that it's just incredibly stupid. And the excuse was that they would run towards the flames. And so the other incident that caused the death of so many people, by the time this is a real count, not this fudgy thing that the chief of police and the mayor have going about. There's only 101 people missing, and it doesn't matter how many days goes by, there's still 101, or maybe 102, and none of them are children. What a bunch of... and anyway, and also the police chief said another reason for not for blocking the road, that is that he's afraid that people would run over live wires of the down power lines, and that may cause some deaths. And so what the hell, just incinerated them all in one fell swoop. They're all there, or a lot of them were there. So and the water story doesn't add up either. When the fires first started, people went out with their hoses, water hoses, and were trying to start to fight the fire on their own with their personal water hoses. But guess what? There was no water in the hoses. The water had been turned off. And the fellow who was in charge of the water, a native Hawaiian, said that, well, he didn't think it was, he turned the water off because water was precious in Hawaii, and it was, how did he express this? That it was sacred. Water was sacred, and as a sacred entity, it had to be shared equitably with equity. Oh my God, have mercy on us. Oh my God, have mercy on us. He had to have the permission of many other people's farmers around and things who need water too. So it just turned it off, and that settled the quarrel there. So this is the story when that they were blocked from leaving the town by police cars. There were no sirens, and there was no water. And so, what do you think has happened to all of these people? Do you think just 101 people who are missing are the story? I don't think so. And if if some of you think, I'm just a conspiracy theorist, and don't listen to this crazy old woman. However, I have other things to say about this, the things that are coming out every day that I want to share with you. And perhaps some of you will start thinking there may be something to the stories making their way across the internet about this is a plot for the Hawaiian government in relation to other governments to steal the land from the indigenous Hawaiian people. So I'm going to talk about that next time, and that time will be soon. Okay? Thank you. Talk to you later.